quarterback up in the booth. Mr. Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And here we go from Toronto. That's going to be taken in at the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Hits him on the out route. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 3 on that game. And that'll give him a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
And not a lot of space to work. He's brought down at the 45. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Play action on first down. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
They'll run now on 2nd down. He finds space for a few yards that time. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Setting up a throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And we will get a look at their 6th-year signal caller.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Another one for Gibbs. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And it's picked up by the defense. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The home teams and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Here he is on 3rd and long. He put some juice on it. Big gain downfield. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They go play action on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 4 on the play. Doesn't help a ton because they're still left with 3rd and 15. Pass play now. Cut out left. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Connection made to the rookie from Washington. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more.
He has the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Bass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. And there's only one team satisfied with their spot in the playoffs right now, and that's the one currently at the top. A lot of time left for everybody else to jostle for better position, or simply for one of the 7 spots available. They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. give your quarterback a chance.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back. Hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The visitors and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. No return on that punt, and they'll get ready to go on offense. Slot man in motion left. Throwing from the gun here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And they'll have 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives them the 1st. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to have a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They give to Gibbs on the option. Has a big hole left.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-3 is our score. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They've got 1st and goal to work with. Goal to go, they're passing. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They only managed 1 on that carry. Now they're going to have 3rd and goal from the 5. Back to throw. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, I'll tell you this, Kate. That's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
Amendola able to put it through and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. Motioning left is their running back. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Back now, pressure on its way. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Back out runs their offense. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. They're throwing it. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 26
It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll throw on first. And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights, and his guys double their lead to 14.
Our home team, 3. Tyler
Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. This offense making its way back out now. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Found some space, ended up with 18 on that return. And they're going to take over possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of Gibbs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Able to get it to Franklin. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. Results in a first down.
Throwing from the gun. Brought in right side by Moore. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 49-yard line.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. This finds Franklin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll give them a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the... Third down at all.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10. At the 27-yard line.
They're going play action. Hits him on the out route. He picks up 15 on the play, and it'll give him a first down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. And he will score. Touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And these guys stretch their lead to 21.
Our home team, 3.
Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Their offense ready to take the field now. They're down 21 now after that last score, and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Gets this to Johnson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throw left side, complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play, and that'll give him a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Ontario. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Tight end going in motion here. To the air, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Working quickly here. They send the tight end in motion left.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He finds Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Connects with Johnson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 5-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
The 2nd down pass.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. So we're at halftime of a lopsided contest thus far. One team with a whole lot of adjustments to make during the break. Now we'll head back across the world's longest border to Orlando. Let's hear from Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the home team who are out in front. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Jordan Love with a couple of touchdown tosses. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And that one, all tied. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far. But there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up 1st down. Looking for a throw here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The 30. The 10. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And his guys get it back to a 14-point game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now outruns their offense to take over. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that follow. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he gains ground to the 33 before being stopped. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. Moore's got it. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 11. And they'll have first down. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He's going to throw this one. That one's complete, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Looking to the air here. He lofts it deep left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Able to get it to Moore. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They'll come up 1st and 10.
And a 1st down.
He'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He'll throw it yet again. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Cut out left. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 25-yard line.
He'll throw it. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They go play action on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They'll throw it again. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They'll try and throw it here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Now, before the punch, not sure what the issue was, but we have a timeout from the kicking team. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. He's got a man left. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll throw on first. That's into the hands of Moore. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Pass complete to Gibbs. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives them the first. They are throwing it again. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Again, it's Gibbs. Juke the defender. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. He gets 6 on that play. And they're going to have a first down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Ball at the 33 for first down. Putting the tight end in motion. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Second and 3 now. Dropping back to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Brought in right side by Moore. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Second down now, 7 to go. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Escapes, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Amendola able to put it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Here comes their offense out again. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Completed to his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 37-yard line.
From the 37. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll be a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a throw. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll give him a first down. Throwing it again here. Hits him on the in route. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. All set up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They're going to pass on second and goal. And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys get it back to within 2 possessions. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Throwing now on first down. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. He's dropping back to throw. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Second and 3 now. From the 48. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Let's see what they went with on third down. First throw for the backup now. This is complete to Gibbs. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Here's second and 7. He's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Complete to number 83.
They motion the tight end over.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Catch made over the middle.
The 3rd down.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
0. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. They'll throw it again. Complete over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give them a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Able to get it to Franklin. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. From the 27. This finds Franklin. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is run down into the red zone at the 19. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 19. He finds Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Trying to set this up quick. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight.
Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. To throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
One final shot here. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. So for Brock Huard, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It was a great effort from our winners as we say so long from Toronto.